Hello everybody, it's Theresa again. I'm back to making soap. It's been, I think, about 2 weeks. Again, I'm really sorry for those of you who are anxiously awaiting videos. It still boggles my mind that anybody is waiting for a video of mine, but either way, I'm so sorry. I have so much going on in my regular life that I just don't have time to do as much soaping as I once was doing. I'm hoping things settle down soon, but just to give somewhat of an explanation of what's going on instead of just saying, oh, I have so much going on. My husband and I are in the process of trying to adopt a child, and in our state, in order to do that, you have to take classes and all these different things. So that's what we're doing, and those classes take up a good portion of our free time, so there you go. Anyway, today we're going to be making a 4-colored soap. I think I'm going to attempt to do a tiger swirl. The colors are orange, blue, white, and teal. We'll see how it works out. I'm using a no, I'm not using Gain. Oh my goodness. I'm using a beach linen type fragrance. So it smells sort of like fresh laundry, but much more tropical than that. Today I'm just using my base recipe with my lye mixture is aloe juice and Tusca silk, however you say it. And in we go. Let's see. We have all of our oils and additives and everything already in the mixture. I added in my kaolin clay, bentonite clay, all that stuff's already in there. So we're going to give this a zhuzh. I'm taking it to emulsification. For those of you who don't know, if you could tell here, it looks kind of oily. What you can't see, because I don't have a clear container, is that the lye mixture is actually sitting on the bottom and the oil is floating on top. Thus, oil and water don't mix. The lye is what forces it to mix. So here we go. Okay, I don't want to take it too far because I need to mix in the colors, and I am soaping a bit warm. If you're wondering, if you watched the last couple of videos, you might have heard me say that I'm soaping a bit warm, and I usually say, well, it's because I'm in a hurry. Well, that is part of the truth, but there is also the fact that I am testing to see what's best for my recipe. Some people, if they soap a little too warm, their recipe will seize right away. I don't seem to have that problem. So I have what people call a slow moving recipe. So I guess I'm a lucky bird in that sense. I'm starting off with about a half a cup of each of these. And we will portion it out a little better after that. I'll give this one a mix. Oranges tend to fade a little bit, so even though this is kind of shockingly orange. I don't know the name of this orange, to be honest with you. It's a mixture of two. It's a mica that I bought from a lovely lady on Soaping 101 in a yard sale. So I don't actually know the name of that mica, and it is one of the oranges from the Neon pack at Wholesale Supplies Plus. This is just titanium dioxide. I'm using extra virgin olive oil, which tends to make the white look yellow, but it usually cures out to be less yellow. Alright, this is a teal that always looks green. No matter what I do, it always looks green. I believe it tends to, depending on how much you use, tends to go a little more teal once it cures out. But I do know that I used, in my attempt at the feather swirl a couple weeks ago, I used a lot of this trying to get that pure teal color, and it worked, but it also bleeds in the tub. So that's something. And that teal comes from one of the sample packs at Wholesale Supplies Plus as well. Now this one is ultramarine blue, I believe. Yeah, cosmetic ultramarine blue, and I think I got this from Coastal Scents. And it is ultramarines should be the marine. Will tell you that it should be mixed in water, where the rest are mixed in oil. Or rest of my colorants are mixed in oil. So this one will be looser than the rest, and I will use this one with my fragrance oil. I love that. It's like a blue jean color. I love it. Love, love, love that blue. But it does tend to brighten up some. I keep taking that out and putting it right back in. What am I doing? But it does tend to brighten up to a brighter blue from my experience in the cured soap. Alright, so now I'm going to be brave. And this is my mold. And I got a wonderful tip from a lady on Soaping 101. She said, in order to avoid forgetting your fragrance oil, put it in your mold. If you put it in your mold, you can't pour your soap until you take it out. So that's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful tip for all soap makers, newbies or not. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this in there. Oh, it looks very yellow. Looks very yellow. Looks like I have a slight bit of ricing. So I will, oh yeah, definitely ricer. Look at that. Oh, goodness. I hate when they rice. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I hate when they rice. Take out as much as I can, but I will not be able to get it all out of there. And I should have did the white first, because now I'm going to get blue in my white. Alright, so I'm going to grab my mold and we're going to get going. Let's see here. I think I might be able to pull off what I originally planned. But we will have to see. Because it is thicker than what I originally wanted. And I did have some white that I was going to mix up and put into the blue. Some titanium dioxide to lighten it a bit. But I've now, since we are having some speed issues, or some acceleration issues, I'm not going to do that. So here we go. It's going to be a much thicker type deal than I had hoped. Maybe I will do a little something different. Hold on. Go ahead and get a layer of that in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a nice tighter swirl on this. Oh, but it smells so good, guys. So tropical. I don't think I'm going to get a nice tiger swirl on this one since with the acceleration, so I'm going to alter my plan. But that's okay. It's okay to alter your plan. See, we have very thick soap going on here. Okay, my plan is going to alter once more because they're different. They're different textures. So even what I had originally thought about doing isn't going to work. So plan number 3. Obviously, I now know, and I'll make a note that this one needs to definitely be soaked at cool temperatures. If I ever do this one again, because I don't sell, I don't tend to do them over and over. Unless I buy some sort of, like I have two, I've made a honeysuckle soap, and I have another one, and that's because I bought a sample pack that had that in there. So let's see. Go ahead and get some of the blue on. Or that's not blue, that's the teal. Sorry, guys. Get some of that teal on. I'm not seeing any white down on the bottom, but I expect that there actually is some. I know that it dipped down in there. But that's okay. That's okay. We are definitely at a thicker consistency. It's not a Caesar, so, but it does feel a little warm in the jug here. So my guess is that it will gel. If you've watched my videos, you know I'm really not a fan of gelled soaps. I don't like the texture of gelled soaps. It's not that it's bad. I mean, it's definitely okay if you have gelled soaps or you like gelled soaps. I mean, that's definitely okay. I'm not saying that people who gel their soaps are ruining their soaps or anything like that. I'm just saying that for me, I don't really like the texture of gelled soaps. They do last forever in the bathtub, though. I've yet to finish one. Even though I use them all the time, I can't seem to finish one. Like, good gravy. Overachiever soap. Alright. Trying to get this spreaded out into some sort of a layer. clean up the sides. I should have been doing this all along, but just trying to clean up the sides a bit. Alright. The one with the titanium dioxide is the thickest, which is not unusual. The titanium dioxide always tends to stiffen up more than the others. It's pretty common for titanium dioxide to accelerate trace and saponification, gel, whatever you want to call it. But it is very difficult to spread it out into a layer. It's really causing me some pains here. Just do the best you can. Because remember, even if the soap doesn't look exactly the way you planned, if you have a recipe that you are sure works, you're still going to end up with great soap. So, even if it isn't the most beautiful soap, it's still going to be soap. And it's likely to still be fantastic soap. So don't panic. Just keep putting it in the mold. Okay, so now we're going to put some teal on. And lastly, whoa! Sorry that it's down. It's nothing spilling out. And lastly, we're going to do this last layer of orange. So quiet in my house right now. Everybody's gone. My little brother is gone, and my husband is gone, and the dog is gone. I'm not used to the quiet. Just not used to it anymore. I guess if we're going to be adopting a child, which would be our first child, I should get used to not having the quiet, huh? Alright, so I've debated while I've been doing this whether or not I was going to put this on, But I have decided that I am going to do it. So here we go. I debated on whether or not I was going to attempt that hanger swirl. And I may regret it yet. I may still regret it, but hey ho, hey ho. Okay, so I'm going to clean off this edge here. I'm going to decorate the top of this soap. I'm not going to overwork it. Alright, camera said, you've been talking too long. Oh, me oh my. Alright, I don't like it, but that's just gonna have to be it. I should have chose to do a different type of top, because I can't stand this. I never can get it right. I watch Holly from Missouri River Soaps and Celine from I Am Handmade or the Superstar do it, and they are like superstars at it, and then I'm like, hey, I'm going to do that, and muddled mess. Muddled mess. I should have not touched it after when I said I'm not going to touch this. I shouldn't have touched it. Alright, so I have I'm not going to do that. Whoops. I'm going to alcohol it. Oy. Alcohol and glitter. Maybe the glitter will hide the ugly. And we're going to call that done. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.